how to gradually step away from the wall. So I will start by demonstrating first what it's like to be on the wall, and then how you could gradually and safely step away from the wall. Also, my recommendation to try this is after you have a solid fall from forearm stand. So after you've done the video of how to fall and you've mastered that and you're falling without fear, then I would recommend to do this video, because there is a possibility as you're stepping away from the wall that you fall. So it would be important for you to know how to do that without panicking, but to do it with control. So that would be my advice. So I'm going to demonstrate the different ways of stepping away from the wall. First, I'm going to show you what it's like when we're doing the forearm stand with the wall. So here my feet are on the wall, and if I remove my legs, I'm still so close to the wall. My hands are almost glued to the wall. There's like a 2-finger distance only. How to gradually step away? First way would be to be not 1 palm distance, but 2 palm distance from the wall. 2 palm distance from the wall might be scary enough or challenging enough for some of you. So I would recommend to start here. You do your forearm stand and you land your foot on the wall. The other leg is up and straight, and then you try to bring the foot that's on the wall to the one that's not. I'll try again. If I fall, just like I did now, I'm landing on the wall. You give this a few tries. All right. So that was the first way to step away from the wall. The third way is to be more than 2 palm distance. It would be about a forearm distance and the palm distance. You see? I'm way further than the wall than I was in the way before. And this is where I will do my forearm. We try it again. My foot lands on the wall. The other one can either be straight or stacked. And then, with control, I lift that foot off the wall. All right. The third way would be to be a leg distance from the wall. So you place your foot, measure the distance, and that's where the forearm stand happens. So you could see that I'm gradually stepping away from it. In this distance, what happens is the forearm stand will look as if we're doing a forearm stand with split legs. You will see what I mean. So I lift to my forearm stand. See, my toes are barely tapping on the wall and my legs are in a split. And then you lower. So, this is at least my way of stepping away from the wall. So first, I have the needed strength to hop on to the wall. Second, I have a safe falling technique, because especially in the last way where we were a foot distance, a leg distance from the wall, it's pretty easy for me to fall. So it's important to know how to do so. Third, I start by gradually stepping away, not before learning how to fall. So yeah, you can pause this video, try the first way of stepping away from the wall, which is palm distance, then 2 palm distance, then forearm and the palm distance, then a leg distance. And I would recommend to only try the next one if you feel amazingly confident in doing the one before. What I mean is, don't go for the forearm distance apart from the wall if you can barely hold the 1 pound distance. Don't let the ego get in the way. Take your time doing so, because you want to do it in a safe way and you want to do it in an effective way. Because it's not important to, oh, I'm doing it a leg distance away from the wall, but I fall every single time. Then you're not really learning anything. Whereas if you do it 10 times, but so stable and so controlled with 1 pound distance, that's worth 1 billion times more than doing it away from the wall, a leg distance, and not holding it, but falling every time. So try to stay mindful. Try to take your time. There's no rush. Eventually you're gonna get there, whether it takes you a week, a month, a year. It doesn't really matter as long as you're doing it in a safe, controlled, and mindful way. So that would be my advice to you. Feel free, of course, to record yourself. Send me a video or a picture, preferably a video of how you're doing it, and I could be offering you my advice.